Nebraska tonight. Down on the courthouse square downtown. My car is parked on the other side of that truck. Just got done eating at the Jalisco Mexican restaurant. My tip might have been a little overly generous, but that's alright. I don't know if I'm going to save this. We'll just see. I might save it to private. See what kind of participation we get. Yes, the Beeline Brett channel has expanded out of Oklahoma and is in Nebraska tonight. What's this store? We have used books. Guess they're closed, but they got the lights on. Somebody in there cleaning and stuff. Many straw bales. $6 each. Maybe I need to learn how to bale hay. Hello! This town is very well known for its ornate courthouse. I'm sure these nighttime pictures are going to do it justice. Of course, here's the thing. Build something like that today, a bunch of fuddy-duddies will probably say you're wasting the taxpayers' money. But, well, I'm from Oklahoma, but I am visiting Fairbury, Nebraska tonight. I'm in Fairbury, Nebraska. Hello, everybody. Fairbury, Nebraska. Check out the courthouse. You know, if we could ever end that war in Ukraine, I remember seeing some really ornate looking churches and buildings and footage of some of the cities there. Well, thank you, sir. Everybody click like and subscribe. You're looking at the Jefferson County Courthouse in Fairbury, Nebraska. I got something in my shoe and I just now noticed it. We're going to take a look around, y'all. See that, you can't see my car, but there's a truck over there. There's a Mexican restaurant. That's where I ate for dinner. Checking out the courthouse.
Hello, sir.
Hello, how are you?
Have a good night.
Yep. Not sure what that business is across the street. Well, this one's a furniture store. Might have to cross the street and check it out. Well, thank you, Sir Paccio. It's been okay so far. It's kind of a long drive getting here. Took longer than it should have. And took longer than MapQuest said it would. It's like nearly 7 hours. I mean, it was supposed to be more like 5. I did take one wrong turn. Had to backtrack a little bit, but that shouldn't have cost me more than 45 minutes or so. I think I'm pretty sure Fairbury is relatively safe. Not a lot going on down here, but it's a small town in Nebraska. It's I don't think it's there's a whole lot of crime. I'm not saying be stupid, but maybe I'll visit that place on Monday. Maybe. We'll see. I might. So this town has all these brick streets. I don't know what the property taxes are like here, but man, they got blocks and blocks of brick streets. Not just a square. There's like several surrounding blocks have brick streets. There's the moon over that office building. German Shepherd dog. Here's some more of the courthouse. We are on a courthouse square, checking out the historic old buildings. Hello. If I was going to take a wild guess, I'd say this town doesn't get a whole lot of YouTubers doing live streams. No, it is definitely not the Back to the Future location. That was filmed on a studio lot, as I understand it. But, you know, a lot of towns in America once had courthouses like this. Some of them have been phased out. Some of them still exist and are in use. This one, you can tell, is being used. It's not open. They just have lights on for safety and stuff, I'm sure. Oh man. Hang on a minute, y'all. I'm gonna do a fixed image for a bit. So, I thought I had something in my shoe. I had to stop for a bit to undo that. Now I can kind of see why you would think this kind of does look like the Back to the Future location, but it is not. Maybe the people in Fairbury would be flattered, though, for making that connection. But they do have clock towers on this courthouse behind the Lady Justice statues, and I think they tell time. I mean, I think they tell the right time. This is you can tell they take a lot of pride and joy in this building. See the staircase design here? One, that side and then the other. That's similar to the historic courthouse in Bartlesville, which is no longer county owned. But I don't know if you can hear a train. I'll try to catch. A train should be coming through a track down the street. Let me go try to catch it. Not sure if I'll get over there. some excitement in this small town. Clock chiming, train moving. Hang on. Y'all see the train down there? Look pretty much straight ahead. I don't think it has a problem. I think it's just loud, you know. And the train goes right by downtown. Now, Fairbury historically was a big railroad town. Their depot, which is now a museum, it's pretty good size. As I understand it, Fairbury was considered the midway point on the train ride from Chicago to Denver, I believe. Okay, train is gone. Train is gone. Now this side of the courthouse can't really get that good of a look at it. We got all these trees in the way. You're bound to have a few people that play their bass too loud anywhere you go. Alright, hang tight, y'all. I'm going to go over to my car for a minute, and we'll be back on the street. Everybody's just hang tight. Well, what time is it? A little after 8 o'clock Central Time. Hang on. Okay. Oh, man. It's just a small town without a lot of nightlife. That's all. But it's still picturesque. I wonder what they'd think of me if I lived here. I'd probably be a local fixture after a while, walking downtown and doing YouTube all the time. There's another business. Look at the decor on that. That's something. No one really lives downtown, at least not in the courthouse square, I doubt it, unless there's some downtown apartments somewhere. Let's see what this is. Another flag. This looks like a post office, maybe. Fairbury 68352. I bet that's the zip code. Well, it's definitely a little bit of a rustic courthouse. Square post office. Basically, it's cat a corner to the courthouse. I don't know if I described it right. It's a rustic, old-fashioned looking post office. That's what I wanted to say. I don't know. I had some pretty tough wind in Kansas between Harrington and Clay Center, that's for sure. I'd say it's pretty windy here too. The wind's probably comparable. Not much better, not much worse. Fairbury Locker. Yeah, here's another sign for the post office. Fairbury 68352. See, I told you they have brick streets all over this. Oh, where's that cat going? Kitty! You see him? I don't know if he belongs there or not. Can't take him in though. Can't take a cat home with me. There's the awning on this old red brick building. Some dark red brick too. Dark red brick. Just for somebody to ask me what I'm doing downtown, I could be like, I'm the neighborhood watch. Hard to be the neighborhood watch when you're, what, 300 something miles from home, probably. Have to check the odometer. That working. Post office and downtown. Hey Jacob, not in Oklahoma today. I'm in Fairbury. So this is, I guess they call it like the snow route. These towns are pretty strict. When it snows, you cannot park on the street. Little Huskers daycare. Wonder if Nebraska's real bad about like trademarking the Huskers for anybody in Nebraska who wants to use it. Well, I'm here on a little mini vacation. Mini is in just a couple of days. I'm here in Nebraska. Keep an eye on my channel. There may be some YouTube videos tomorrow too. Another cat. Where is he? There he goes. See him? Platinum restoration. Hope I don't need that service while I'm in Fairbury. Alleyway, and like the street and some of the buildings, it is brick. Well, have a good time at church tomorrow. I'd kind of like to go to church in Fairbury, but not sure where to go. That'll permit my schedule. Just have to see. There's the Casey's over there. If you happen to be from Fairbury, be sure to let me know. There's an old gas station on the corner. Now this place, see the lights? That's some local theater that operates as a non-profit. It sounds like it's kind of like the Greg Theater in Sedan, Kansas. Another business, Verizon store. Lambert Vet. Maybe I need to go there. Welcome to Fairbury, Chamber of Commerce. 40th anniversary edition. Woohoo! All ticket sales are $5. Check us out at bonhamtheater.org. Follow us on Facebook. No, I don't really think I'll do a face reveal, but you can find some videos with them. You just have to do a little bit of looking. On the Bricks venue. See if these people will tell me what this place is. I'll tell you what, watch your step going up these curbs. "15-minute parking." Look how steep that curve is. Hey, yeah, they're big on promoting their connections to the Oregon Trail. Well, I will be in my car eventually, but I don't know. Hello. Heartland Bank. Fairbury Pride, go Jeffs. All right. Coming back over to this mural from earlier today, not earlier in this live stream. It's all right. Go on ahead. Circus parade mural. Way back when Fairbury had a circus in town. Fairbury used to be the headquarters of a circus called the Campbell Brothers. And they relocated to Drummond and kind of went out of business after that. They relocated to Drummond, Oklahoma. Let's specify that. They relocated from Fairbury, Nebraska to Drummond, Oklahoma. And a guy who's one of the descendants of the Campbell family, who was born in Drummond after the move, he grew up to be a railroad guy and found a railroad museum in Enid, Oklahoma. Seems appropriate enough considering Fairbury was traditionally considered a big railroad town. Railroad and the circus. Two things Fairbury doesn't have anymore. That they still got a railroad, obviously. They don't have a depot for passenger service. They don't have a depot for passenger service. Clarify that. Go Jeffs! Are you offended by stuffed animals? Bad these awnings aren't lit up. That'd be pretty. Here's another picture of the courthouse. I don't know how far I've walked, but I should have gotten my exercise in. Of course, I spent most of the day driving. Driving doesn't really burn calories. bench here. Oh man. Arched window. Why did they build arches more back then in the old buildings? Because they live closer to the era of the Roman Empire than we do. That's why. Or that's what I say, and I'm sticking to it. Moving. Oh, look at that chandelier in there. Here. Well, I'm not going to show up that well again. It's like everybody's called it a night on the live stream. And I haven't called it a night. This live stream's not over until I say it's over. Here's the courthouse again, looking great. That where I'd go to the dentist if I lived here. One thing I would not like about moving so far away, having to change dentists. I mean, you know, a dentist is kind of one of those things almost more than a doctor. If you've been a patient of somebody and you're comfortable with them, it's uncomfortable to make a change. Certified public accountant, blow bomb and bust boom. And check out some of the furniture. My hotel room needs more furniture. I need something. Needed a better floor plan for the. I knew how much these lamps cost. Well, that one's $3.89. This one is $3.89. I like that chair. I don't have a whole lot of room for hauling furniture. Maybe a lamp. Griffey's Lounge. Okay. Griffey's Lounge. Okay, I'd heard about this place. This must be another establishment. Well, I guess the town has a little bit of nightlife. Not a whole lot. but a little bit. I have no idea how late they're open till, though. In case you're wondering, my car did great on the journey up here. No check engine lights. Howdy. I don't know, maybe I'll come back out tomorrow and try to get some nighttime photos of the courthouse. Kind of ready to call it a day, I think. Go back to the hotel. So I may run by Dollar General. According to the courthouse clock, I think it's 8:30 almost. Everybody be sure to click like and subscribe. The channel needs more subscribers. I want you to subscribe to the Beeline Brett YouTube channel. All right, if anybody's got a parting comment, speak fast. Almost to the car, and then I'm calling it a night. All right, let's call this live stream in a town we don't get around to visiting that often. Thank you very much. Wish you well. Tune in tomorrow.